Hello everyone and welcome along to Ring of Honor Wrestling, episode number 3. This has been a while since I've delved into our world of Ring of Honor Wrestling, because I've had to get these edited, ready to go up. I've got I think I've got that ready to go up now, and then I've got episode 3 of this to do, and then I'll start uploading, so I need to get this done today, really. But yeah, welcome along. 3,000 people tonight at the Boha Gymnasium. And we open up with Paul Heyman backstage. Of course, he is now the leader of the TNA Invasion. And you can see majority of them are and he's like, well done, AJ. You beat a bit in the cage, but it's not got rid of us or the TNA Invasion. We are still here standing tall and strong. And as head booker, I think I just got the man for your next opponent, Bobby Roode. See you later, AJ. So we get a 62C opening angle, not bad. Very short opening angle tonight, but nice way to kick off the night. Then we go straight into action as a Nepal match. Red Dragon defeated Drellin Rush in 8:27. Bobby Fish defeated ACH by pin of the moonsault. Today is Thomas 32, ACH 35. Kyle O'Reilly 42, Bobby Fish 43. No worker bros of 41D, not bad. In a decent match, Delirious defeated Jimmy Jacobs in 7:43 by putting the double underhook pile driver. Jacobs 43, Delirious 53, Jacobs in technical 51D plus, not bad. Can't complain with that one. Then Kevin seems like I have seen it all, and I've been put on the line. I took on Adam Cole, and I'm coming for something new. Ring of Honor has a lot of talent right now, and I'm calling out the Ciampa. Come out here, you psycho killer. And Ciampa's like, up here. On the Tron, you idiot. I'm not coming out there because you called me to. Hell no. Who do you think I am? Luckstein? I've killed a lot of people already, hanged them. So you're next? I take it. Good. We'll see you soon. So of course he's hanged Hero. He's hanged, I can't remember, he's everybody's face, he's hanged him over the rope. So yeah, now it's Steen's gone after him. So 50D plus. In about a decent wrestling match, Eric Young defeated Adam Page in 7:46 by pin the spike pile driver. Eric Young 50, Adam Page 31, no work ruins 45D. And then Bobby Cruz is like, welcome back to Fully Loaded, and joining me now, AJ Styles, Dave Bautista, and the Icon Sting. Welcome. And he's like, Paul, you can bring your TNA buffoons, but I have friends too. And right now, get Bobby, Abyss, and Bully ready for action. Because Sting and Dave are not happy with you, and we are coming for you. And we're here to take down the TNA Invaders. And Sting's like, woo! Ring of Honor is the best place, and together we're going to stand tall and proud tonight when the Animal and I kick ass with AJ and prove Ring of Honor can stand tall. Our best angle yet so far was 79B. It's a brilliant angle. In a decent match, David Starr, Tiger Mask, MVP, and D'Angelo Donaire defeated Matt Hardy, Roderick Strong, Ethan Carter III, and QT Michelle in 7:44, and Tiger Mask defeated Ethan Carter III by putting the crossface chicken wing suplex. D'Angelo Donaire 59, MVP 61, Tiger Mask 52, David Starr 32, QT Michelle 35. Ethan Carter III 49, Strong 59, Hardy 60. Ethan Carter improving performance, and David Starr in performance 56 E-. Then we cut to the backstage and we see Chris Daniels and Kazarian, and they get a 60C, which is a brilliant angle from these two. And Daniels is like, look here, we came back to Ring of Honor for action and titles, and we're a good friend, and I have a good friend with me. And Kazarian's like, Young Bucks, we're coming for you in the tag team titles. You see, we're here for glory and power, and together we'll be the best tag team in the world. And Daniels is like, feel free to worship us now. And in a bout of a good wrestling and decent match of the crowd, Bad Influence defeated LAX in 8:12 when Daniels defeated Hernandez by pin of the last rights. Homicide 61, Hernandez 53, Frankie Zone 60, Daniels 69, no work improvement, 65C. Nice. After the match, the Young Bucks come out running an attack, beating up Bad Influence and setting the mark that this match will probably happen. And it was announced earlier on today at Death Before Dishonor. This is the 2011 Death Before Dishonor pay show. It will be Bad Influence going after those tag team gold. Oop, in the wrong spot. Against the Young Bucks. So you'll get to see Matt and Nick Jackson versus Bad Influence, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles on the line at 47D. In about a good wrestling and decent match of the crowd, John Henning defeated Jay Lethal in 8:14 by putting the Moonlit Driver. Jay Lethal 55, John Henning 63, no work improvement, 62C. Then Bobby Lashley attacks Robin down, leaving him down and out backstage. So backstage beat down by Bobby Lashley on RVD. We don't know what's going on there, but I guess 68C plus. And that leads into our main event. In the next exceptional match, the TNA Invaders, Rude, Abyss, and Bully defeat Sting, Dave, and AJ Styles in 2021 when Bully Ray defeated Dave Batista by pivot the Bully Cutter after Paul Heyman got interfered. Styles 70, Dave 69, Sting 73, Bully 73, Abyss 70, and Bobby Roode 73. Abyss in technical and performance. That's where we end tonight's show, giving us 65C, increasing our popularity in all 45 regions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next week as we continue to build towards Death Before Dishonor. You're watching Ring of Honor Wrestling. You're watching Fully Loaded. Welcome along. Oh, crap. I know what I ain't done. We're going to do it on camera. Should we do it on camera before we start the show? What I ain't done is, many of you won't normally get to see this, but we're going to do it. So it was in Northwest last week. The week prior to that was in New England Northwest. So we can kind of get a gist of where we are. So New England Northwest. So this week we need to be in the Southeast. And then what I do is, because this video will be short if I didn't show you this, is we go for 3,000 to 4,000. Just for argument's sake, we look at what there is. And we're going to go to the Jackson... where's Fargo Arena? State Fairgrounds. That looks like the Tampa, Florida. That looks like the best option for us. So that's where we're going to be tonight. We're going to run the show and we're going to get going. So we've got 3,230 people at the Bob Mansar Sports Centre. And AJ's like, so TNA Invaders don't want to be here tonight. Be here in full force tonight. Bully, Abyss, and Bobby have not shown up tonight after what happened last week. You guys think we're going to lay down and take it? Hell no. Next week on Fully Loaded, we want a steel cage. Dave's like, this will stop that asshole Paul Heyman from getting in and helping you. If he wants to hit me, fine, but he's going down too. And things like, Heyman, you want to look strong on your TV, fine, but I'm not going to stay quiet. Next week on Impact, this is what we agree on. See you in the cage. So he's basically, that didn't come across as well as I wanted to do. So he's saying, if you want me on TNA Impact next week, you're going to have to get in the cage. You're going to let your boys go in the cage. So it's going to be a traditional 6-man steel cage match, which we'll get to see AJ Styles, Dave Batista, and the Icon Sting all in action next week against Abyss, Bully, and Bobby Roode. Now, I can confirm that none of those guys are here tonight. None of the TNA Invaders are here tonight. And I've done quite well, I'm not booking them in. About a decent match in Badamachi, Lost Ice Cream defeated Lundgren and Kendrick in 7:52, when Al Hydro Del Ice Cream defeated Paul London by pin with the Stone Cold Stunner. Ice Cream Jr. 36, Al Hydro Del Ice Cream 36, Kendrick 50, London 46, Paul London in performance 40-60, not bad. In a decent match, Kevin Steen defeated Roger Strong in 8:01 by pin with the package pile driver. Roger Strong 54, Steen 53, no worker problems. Before I get into the next angle, which is quite one of the bigger angles of the night, I need a quick swig of the Zero Dr. Pepper. Sim-free, which I like. Anything sim-free will do me. This goes to 57C minus. And after the match, Steen is celebrating when Ciampa hits the ring. He attacks Steen, then puts the noose around his neck, but before he can hang him, Steen fights back and gets the upper hand, sending Ciampa out of the ring. So Ciampa's got the message proud and clear from Steen, and he's now trying to hang Kevin Steen in the ring. 54C minus. We can confirm that next week at Death Before Dishonor, Kevin Steen has been granted a match against Ciampa for that title. So Kevin Steen is going to be facing Tommaso Ciampa for the Ring of Honor television title next week. So you'll get to see that, not next week, I mean at Death Before Dishonor at the end of July. But 54C minus, not bad. In a superb match, D'Angelo Dinero defeated Matt Hardy in 8:18 by pin for the Dead on Arrival, DDE. Matt Hardy 60, D'Angelo Dinero 71. Matt Hardy in performance 67C plus. Then Rob Van Dam's backstage. He's like, last week this man was brutally attacked backstage, and he's got some words. Welcome, Rob Van Dam. And Rob's like, last year you've picked on the wrong man. I am RVD. You want to attack me? Get in the ring right now. 68C plus. And in an extremely short match, Bobby Lashley drew with Rob Van Dam in 4:46 following a double disqualification. Bobby Lashley 60, RVD 73. Ring of Honor Wrestling have noted this, and they have said that these two will get to face each other at Death Before Dishonor. in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Yes, my friends, it will be Rob Van Dam facing Bobby Lashley in a Falls Count Anywhere match live on pay-per-view. You will not want to miss that one. 68C plus. And then the Young Bucks backstage and go, you want to challenge us for these beautiful belts that you can buy on shop ringofhonor.com for $60. Look, that's the only way you two are going to get these belts, because these are for us. These are too good for you. You guys think you can walk back in here and challenge us? No, we don't. We will not give you a shot at all. 52D plus. Bit iffy there. In about that great heat and decent wrestling, Dave Bautista and Sting defeat Adam Cole and Drew Galloway in 8:30 when Sting defeat Drew Galloway by pinfall. Sting 65, Dave 62, Drew Galloway 50, Adam Cole 45. Drew Galloway in performance, 60C. Blah, blah, blah. In your main event tonight, as I said, this is an extra special show without the TNA Invaders. But you got AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura tonight in the main event. In above that superb wrestling and great heat, AJ Styles defeats Shinsuke Nakamura in 25 minutes 02 by pinning the Superstars Clash. He makes defense number 9 of his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. Shinsuke Nakamura had an in-ring performance 67, AJ 81, no work appearance, where he'll be going back to New Japan. That's where we end tonight's show with 73 B-, increased our popularity in 45 regions. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys again next week, and hopefully the TNA Invaders will return to Ring of Honor Wrestling fully loaded. See you guys next week. You forget how fun and easy these series are to do when you're doing WWF. WWF was getting a bit tiresome. I'm glad I'm now getting a bit of a refresh with these two, and then I'll have to do 3 episodes of WWF again. But ladies and gentlemen, we're back, rocking and rolling. This is fully loaded, and it's not even 11:30, and I'm nearly at the pay-per-view. Woo! But ain't got no Ric Flair tonight, though. Paul, look, I can't do anything. One of us said the cage match will happen at Death Before Dishonor, but if your team wins the fully loaded after, Bobby will get the title match against AJ. He's not here tonight, he's got other business, but we have spoken, and Dave Bautista and Bully will be in the cage tonight. And Paul's like, this is why TNA, Impact, and Destination X was 10 times better than this bullcrap. Look, Mick, if you think we're going to sit back, no, we're not. No, we're not. I ain't going anywhere, and nor are they. 74B-. We are sold out at the Renault Sparks Convention Centre tonight, 3,000 people. And Paul Heyman and Paul, so quite a few people not here tonight. I think they're doing a special show for New Japan. I forgot about that. So now, Death Before Dishonor, 2 weeks' time, it will be the steel cage match between AJ, Sting, and Dave Bautista taking on Abyss, Bully, and Bobby Roode. That'll be happening very soon. 74B-. We have the opening video package for the night, and we're going to open up tonight with a huge tag team title match, and it ain't for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. In a decent match, Apollo 55 defeated the Bromeds in 6:18 when Prince Devet defeated Robbie E by pinfall the Shintar Prince's throne. Apollo 55 make defense number 3 of their Impact World Tag Team titles. Robbie E 38, Jesse 31, Ritai Kaguchi 53, Prince Devet 5th. 61, Robbie E in performance. I need to sort that out. So Robbie E and Paul Heyman don't work. Tonight you're going down. I ain't even used that for a while. Robbie E, Paul. Right, save that. So it's obviously not New Japan because Apollo 55 are here. And they work for New Japan. 54C-, not bad. In a poor match, Tetsuya Shigaga defeated Delirious in 5:53 by pinfall the Angel Slam. Tetsuya Shigaga 33, Delirious 43, no work appearance 41D. Bobby Cruz is like, joining me now. Kevin Steen, he's not even on screen. Ciampa, look here, I can't swear right now, but I want to. But I want to. He sent Hero packing. We have not seen him since you hanged him. Now you're trying to hang me. Look, mate, you need to go to prison or something. This is attempted murder. Ring of Honor me to face you, good, because I'm going to murder you. And tonight, at a Death Before Dishonor, you're going down. 55C-. In an exceptional match, Sting defeated Matt Hardy in 8:04 by pinfall following a botched interference from Abyss. Matt Hardy 66, Sting 84, no work appearance 73B-. And then it's like, so you're not going to give us a shot? Okay, well, we're going to get one very soon, and we'll prove why, because we are the best. He says, like, we are one of the best tag teams in the world, and we'll be tag champions next week. We've got the number 1 contenders match. When we win, we guarantee our match at Death Before Dishonor. Feel free to worship us. No! Yep, next week on Ring of Honor Wrestling, Bad Influence will be in action against a team influence. Against, you'll be happy to know, Red Dragon. It'll be Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus Bad Influence next week. The winner of that match will go on to face the Young Bucks at Ring of Honor Wrestling's Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view. This is not meant to be Bobby Roode. This is meant to be Bobby Lashley. How dare you challenge me, then get us get us no DQ'd from the match. It's fine. We've got a full camera match on pay-per-view. I'm going to kick your ass all over the place and outside and prove I'm better than Brock Lesnar. It's only 1C+. In a superb match, D'Angelo Dinero defeated Abyss in 7:54 by pinfall of the DDE after the distraction with Sting. Abyss 70, D'Angelo Dinero 62. No work, Bruno 69C+. In a decent match, Eric Young defeated Jay Lethal in 7:41 by pin of the wheelbarrow neckbreaker. Eric Young is now the Impact Global X Division champion. Jay Lethal 55, Eric Young 47. Eric Young in performance 65C-. Adam Cole vs RVD is up next on pay TV. In a good match, RVD defeated Adam Cole in 8:05 by pin for the 5-star frog splash. Adam Cole 47, Robin down 75. Adam Cole in performance 67C+. And then after the match, RVD celebrating his victory over RVD when Bobby Lashley runs in attacks and spears him, 62C. And in your main event, in an exceptional match, Dave Bautista defeated Bully Ray in a cage match in 21:57 by pinfall of the Spinebuster. Dave 68, Bully Ray 76, no work print, only 3B-. That's where we end tonight's show as 72B-. Increased our popularity in 45 regions. Nice. We'll see you guys next week for the go-home edition of Ring of Honor Wrestling. Fully loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire foundation of Ring of Honor Wrestling changes tonight. We've got two special guests on the show. They will also be, hopefully, if I'm allowed to, I will find a way, if not, of having them also appear at this coming Sunday night's pay-per-view. But they're here tonight, and the first guest is opening up the first match alongside another guy we haven't seen for a few weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, in a exceptional match, Samoa Joe defeated Jeff Hardy in 7:38 by pin of the Muscle Buster. Hardy got a 68, Joe got a 76. Jeff Hardy in performance, 69C+. So Paul Heyman's then backstage and he's like, so AJ, you think you're going to stand up and face this? This is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Magnus. Now you and Willow or Jeff beat Beer Money on. Now you and Willow beat Willow or Jeff, because it's, Willow the Wisp in TNA or Jeff Hardy. Beat Beer Money on Impact, but tonight, can you beat Magnus, the man who beat you for the world title? Oh, and your title will be on the line. This is great. We've got 3,748 people at the first arena tonight in New York. Well, around that area. In about a decent crowd of Subpar Wrestling, Kenta defeated Carl Anson 8:03 by from the Go to Sleep. Carl Anson 39, Kenta 39, no work Prince Eastern Click, 40D-. In a decent match, Bad Influence defeated Christopher Red Dragon in 7:42 when Daniels defeated Bobby Fish by pin of the Last Rights. Kyle O'Reilly 45, Bobby Fish 44, Frankie Zane 60, Daniels 72, Kyle O'Reilly in performance 62C. That's good, like that, happy with that. Let's go to the next segment. So after that, then the Young Bucks come out attacking them, of course, because they are now the number one contenders. We've already got it booked in, but yes, so they're now the number one contenders, so they're going to definitely have that match on pay-per-view. In a bit of a good heat and decent wrestling, Bobby Lashley defeated Eugene Nagata in 8:06 by pin the knockout punch. Lashley is now the Impact World Champion. Of course, the TNA Global thing, stable. So Bobby Lashley 63, Eugene Nagata 52. 61C. He's now the world champion. Of course, he's facing RVD in a full current match, which will now mean that that match will now be for the Impact Global World Impact World title. 61C. Not bad. And then Bobby Cruz is backstage. He's like, joining me now, the man who will face Steen this Sunday Night Live on pay-per-view, Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa's like, Steen, this is not murder. This is taking you on a path of righteousness and taking you to where you belong. All this time you think I'm killing you. No, I'm showing you the truth and the path you should take. 47D. In an exceptional match, the TNA Invaders, Abyss, Bobby Roode and Bully Ray defeated D'Angelo Dinero, Dave Bautista and Sting in 7:54, and Bully Ray defeated D'Angelo Dinero by pin for the Bully Cutter. Sting 75, Dave 69, D'Angelo 64, Bully Ray 75, Bobby 72 and Abyss 70. Bully in performance and D'Angelo Dinero in performance, 73B-. In about a great heat and good wrestling, MVP defeated Matt Hardy in 8:26 by pin the Playmaker. Matt Hardy 62, MVP 59 and 63C. And your main event of the night, of course, as I mentioned, AJ Styles will be taking on Magnus. In an exceptional match, AJ Styles defeated Magnus in 21:51 by pin on the Stars Clash. AJ makes defense number 10 of his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. Magnus 61, AJ 84, Magnus in performance 61. 78B. That's the end of the... So after the match, Bobby, Bully and Abyss hit the ring to help Magnus beat on AJ. Then Sting, Dave and Hardy hit the ring and chased them off. Sting's got his baseball bat. Some people went off script, I don't know about that, but there you go. Sony 4B-. That's where we end tonight's show. We're Sony 5B-. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you Sunday. And I will confirm this now. I promise you this, Magnus and Jeff Hardy will be facing at Death Before Dishonor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have packed out this venue in Heacham Athletic Centre tonight. 5,500 people are going to witness history alongside you guys. This is Ring of Honor Wrestling. This is 2014. This is Death Before Dishonor. Diddly diddly dee. Boom 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 boom. Anyway, enough of that. In the pre-show Subpar Wrestling, a little heat, BJ Whitmer, Carl Anderson, Silas Young defeated Danhausen, Priest Coleman and Cedric Alexander in 10-10 when Carl Anderson defeated Danhausen by the American Spinebuster. Cedric Alexander 33, Caprice Coleman 27, Danhausen 22, Silas Young 39, Carl Anderson 50, and BJ Whitmer 35. BJ Whitmer in performance, Cedric Alexander in technical, and Anderson in performance of 40D-. In the future, DC Wrestling Michael Bennett and Roger Strong defeat Kenta and David Starr in 10-11 when Michael Bennett defeated David Starr by from the box office smash. David Starr 35, Kenta 49, Roger Strong 57, Michael Bennett 41, Strong in technical 51D+. And in a poor pre-show match, Michael Allen defeated Vladimir Kozlov by pinfall, the Death Valley Driver. These two don't click, that's quite surprising. Kozlov 31, Algan 41, no work appearance. He's on a one-night only deal because we needed one more guy to appear, and Kozlov got the phone call. Tonight, 3 men go to war to finish. Let me try this again. Tonight, 3 men go to war in a cage to fight for honor of the Ring of Honor ring as the TNA invaders try to tear this company apart. Also tonight, the action at the end of Fully Loaded. Jeff Hardy is back, and tonight will face Magnus in action. Also, will the champion get to hang Steen, or will Steen finally get his hands on the TV title? And now, Ring of Honor, New Japan, and TNA Global Impact presents Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. We got to the venue, we see excited fans, and we see the cage above the ring and Prologoff on the stage. Before we cut to Kelly, I don't know why I put Kevin Steen, Carino, and Nigel McGuinness. And Kevin's like, welcome. We've got loads of action tonight, but all eyes are on Steen versus Ciampa in the Steel Cage main event. But first tonight, Apollo 55 will be in action. And Jacona's like, look, for weeks the TNA invaders have tried to destroy Ring of Honor, but we've got friends in high places. And this past week, Hardy stuck up for honor, and he was on loan from TNA. And Carino's like, it shows you the passion these guys have for honor. And tonight, he will face Magnus right here. But as Kelly said, Apollo 55. And in a decent match, Apollo 55 defeated London and Kendrick in 8:23 when Prince Devet defeated Paul London by pin with a flying double stomp. Apollo 55 make defense number 5 at their Impact World Tag Team titles. Brian Kendrick 43, Paul London 44, Taguchi 55, and then Prince Devet 61. No work appearance 57C-. In a terrible match, Kenny Omega defeated Adam Page in 8-10 by pin with the cross-legged Fisherman Buster. Adam Page 30, Kenny Omega 30, Adam Page in technical 31E+. In a bad decent wrestling on the cheat, Eric Young defeated Sonata, Jimmy Jacobs, and Ultramantis Black in an elimination match on 11:53. The order of elimination was Ultramantis Black first, then Sonata and Jimmy Jacobs. Eric Young makes defense number 2 of his Impact Global X Division title. Ultramantis Black 34, Sonata 41, Jimmy Jacobs 42, Eric Young 50, Eric Young in performance of 46D. In a decent match, LAX defeated Los Ice Cream in 7:51 when Hernandez defeated Ice Cream Jr. by pin with a Crackerjack. Ice Cream Jr. 40, Al Hydradel Ice Cream 36, Homicide 62, Hernandez 53, no work appearance 54C-. In a decent match, Ethan Carter III defeated Delirious in 10:20 by pin with a Meat Sweet Meat Sizzler. Delirious 53, EC3 51, Ethan Carter and Rumble 54C-. In a decent match, Tommaso Ciampa defeated Kevin Steen in 10:45 by pin with the Project Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa makes defense number 6 of his Ring of Honor World Television title. Steen 56, Ciampa 40. We're going to go into the next angle. So after the match, Ciampa gets up and he goes over and picks up his noose off the turnbuckle and he goes to put it around Steen's neck, Steen's neck, but he starts fighting back and then quickly leaves. You see Ciampa's not happy and he's just screaming with rage that he didn't get to hang him. 49D plus. In a poor match, Red Dragon and the Bromez defeated War Machine and Adrenaline Rush in 9:46, and Robbie E defeated Hanson by pin on the super kick. Today is Thomas 32, ACH 35, Hanson 37, Ray Rowe 38, Robbie E 40, Jesse 31, Kyle O'Reilly 45, Bobby Fish 41. Robbie E in performance, ACH in technical, today is Thomas in technical, today is Thomas in performance, and Ray Rowe in performance for 41D. Not bad. Nice improvements. In about a decent, good wrestling and a decent match of the crowd, American Wolves defeated the Briscoes in 7:42 when David Richards defeated Jay Briscoe by pin on the Shooting Star Press. Eddie Edwards 71, Davey 73, Mark 53, Jay 53, Eddie in performance and Mark in performance 68C plus. Beautiful. In about a decent wrestling match, Marufuji, Toriano, Matt Haven and Juice from the Liger defeated Tessia Shigara, Cutie Michelle, Mad Paulie and Chris Sabin in 10:31 when Juice from the Liger defeated Mad Paulie by pin on the Brainbuster. Liger 58, Haven 41, Toriano 52, Marufuji 45, Chris Sabin 59, Mad Paulie 21, Cutie Michelle 36, and Tetsuya Shigura 44. Chris Sabin informs Liger in Rumble and performance. Let's hope we can improve Mad Paulie because that was a bad performance, but he is not popular over here in the United States. He's a DDT wrestler up to door. 50D plus. In a superb match, Samoa Joe defeated John Henning in 12:08 by pin on the Super Muscle Buster. John Henning 65, Samoa Joe 75. No work appearance. Samoa Joe's also came out with the KSW World title, which he holds from Britain. 67C plus. In about fantastic and good wrestling, Magnus defeated Jeff Hardy in 13:18 by pin for the Torment after Paul Heyman got interfered. Magnus 61, Jeff Hardy 65. No work appearance 66C plus. Oh, bruised pectoral muscle. In a decent match, Tiger Mask IV defeated Adam Cole in 8:01 by from the flying headbutt. Adam Cole 44 to Tiger Mask 53. Adam Cole in technical 51D plus. In an extremely short match, Matt Hardy, Jay Lethal, and Drew Galloway defeated MVP Hiroshi Tanahashi and D'Angelo Dinero in 1:23 when Matt Hardy defeated MVP by from the Trust of Fate. Why was it 1:23? That's ridiculous. That wasn't even meant to be happening. D'Angelo Dinero 64, Tanahashi 76, MVP 61, Drew Galloway 46, Jay Lethal 54, Matt Hardy 58. Drew Galloway informs him MVP in technical. I'm going to change that to 5 minutes 52, 54C minus. In a good match, the Young Bucks defeated Bad Influence in 14:45 when Matt Jackson defeated Chris Daniels by pin on the Moonsault. The Young Bucks make defense number 6 of their Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Frankie 62, Daniels 69, Matt Jackson 59, Nick Jackson 62. No work appearance 69C plus. In about fantastic heat and great wrestling, Bobby Lashley defeated Bob Van Dam in Falls Count Anywhere match in 21:19 by pin for the choke slam. He makes defense number 1 of the Impact World Championship title. RVD 71, Lashley 63, no work appearance 70C plus. And of course, we've got a hype package as we see AJ Styles, Sting, and Dave Bautista getting ready to face Bully Ray, Abyss, and Bobby Roode in the steel cage, which is next. In an exceptional match, TNA Invaders, Bobby Roode, Abyss, and Bully Ray defeated Sting, Dave, and AJ in a cage match in 29:27 when Bobby Roode defeated Sting by pin on the payoff after Paul Heyman got involved in the cage. AJ Styles 84, Dave 69, Sting 76, Bully Ray 74, Abyss 67, and Bobby Roode 70. AJ Styles in performance. It does mean that on our next episode number 4, you'll get to see AJ and Bobby Roode in action in the main event as he will defend the title against Bobby Roode on TNA Impact. Not TNA Impact, sorry, Fully Loaded. But what happened was a Stinger, it's pinfall and submission. It's also escaped the cage match. So Sting was about to leave the cage through the door when Paul Heyman ran at the door and shut it on Sting's head, which led into Bobby Roode being able to get the pinfall for his team and winning. During this, AJ Styles and Abyss, AJ Styles, Dave Bautista, Abyss, and Bully Ray were all laid out. And AJ was busted open, Dave was busted open, and Bobby, Abyss, and Bully were as well. That's where we end tonight's show. Gives them a 71C plus. It increased our pop. Mad Paulie was slightly overused, and so was Ultramanus Black was used too much. The show increased our popularity in 34 regions. I'm not going to complain with that. AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, And I'm going to be a bit horrible, but it needs to be done. Dave Bautista. He's going to be told he could do better. Praised, and Bobby Roode's going to be praised. There we go, make the speech. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode. I'll see you guys again real soon. And hopefully, we're going to see more of this great storytelling by Ring of Honor Wrestling. We are rebuilding the brand.